Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our weekly automation day again. I'm your host, Joshua Lee, and today we are going to talk about email marketing automation. Yeah, it may not be the most sexiest topic that you have ever heard. However, I will show you today some opportunities that you can tap on using email marketing. Right now, allow me to share my screen. So today we are going to talk about email marketing, and an additional feature that we can use is automation. So the email marketing that I'm talking today is all about automate all your email campaigns. So allow me to share my screen. Give me a second. All right, you should be looking at my screen right now. So let's cover today's topic, email marketing automation. Now, for your info, we have more than 4 billion email users around the world, which is 53.8% more than Facebook. So, are you tapping on its potential in your business growth? Facebook, right now, up to date, they have only 2.6 billion. Now, email, we have 4 billion. So I have did some statistics for your reference today. Why do we want to use email marketing? Now, before I talk about this, about email open rates, I would like to share with you about some emails statistics so that you can see how can an email marketing work for your business. Now, first of all, we have total of 4 billion users around the world, like I mentioned. What are the pros of using emails? This is the largest user base that you can find in the entire internet world. If you're not tapping on it as one of your channel, you're actually losing one of the biggest channel that you can update your raving fans and also update your own community. So an email, it is a very, very good channel for you to host content for all your fans. So, of course, using email marketing, you can automate the email sending. So, I'm not talking about blasting email today. I'm talking about automation. There is a big difference between email sending and automate email sending. I will share with you why in a short while. But today we are going to talk about how do we automate the entire process. Now, with email marketing, you have to understand that even until today, 99% of people check their emails every day. Now ask yourself, do you check your email? Okay, yes or yes. Now, you may check your email for things that you like, your hobby, your interest. You may even check your email for official works, correct? Especially you're working in a banking environment. Email is a must. Everything they want email as a proof. So let's say within department, I was an ex-banker. Last time when I used to work with different departments, right? When we want to communicate, we always ask the other party to send us an email as a proof. An email can also proof as a proof, right? To use in the court as well. This is some of the info why email until today it is still accepted as a legal document or legal proof. Now, email marketing, first of all, is free. Just like social media is free. No need to pay anything. Okay. Email is absolutely free. In fact, one of the most used email address right now is Gmail address, okay, which is also free account. It is the best way to nurture and engage your customers with content. And I will share with you how do we send content that is efficient, that your members or your fans love to look at that. Okay. Now let's look at the next point. Now, a good email automation tool, you are able to track customer activities with it. Okay. We already mentioned this in our previous training, previous weekly automation day. So I will not repeat today. You're welcome to watch our past video to see how can we use this to track our leads behavior and actions online. But today I'm going to cover the the advantage of using email marketing. Now, emails can also be used as agreement, like I said, or as a proof. And what are the disadvantage? What are the cons of using email? Of course, less interaction, because in an email, mostly are text, right? Normally, interaction, it happens more at social media, okay? But email has its purpose. You can use content to nurture and engage your raving fans. So what are other cons? Customer may miss your email. Yeah, it's potential because nowadays, right, customers receive thousands and thousands of emails every single day. Do they want to receive your email? That's the question mark. And that's how we can use automation to increase our email open rates. Now let's come to my next question I would like to ask you. How do I increase email open rates? Now, if you pay attention just now, I did mention about automation. By using automation, you can do this step to help you to increase your email open rates a lot, okay? The key here is about sending personalized emails. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're looking for a certain product, okay, let's say you're looking for one of the hottest product right now in the market, PS5, okay? So if let's say a shop selling PS5, they tell you they are going to send you updates about the latest PS5 stock and they send it to you via email. Okay, now I ask you, would you check your email every day or not? Just because of this? The answer is yes, because it is personalized. It is something that you would like to know. And because if it's something that you would like to know, your customers or your fans are anticipating the emails from you. So the keyword about sending personalized email, we as a vendor or as a company or as a business, what we want is to send engaging content. Part of the ways or methods that we send engaging content is to do a lot of education. So we educate our customers about our product and services. Don't just sell and promote about your product. Always educate before you even introduce your product. Nowadays in social media, right? Educate is a new way of selling. So educate is a new way of getting lead generation. So automation allows you to send personalized emails that your users, your customers wanted to receive. And best of all is that the entire process can be automated. You can set up the system once. The system will auto send to your different target market, to your different listings based on your customers' behavior or their interests. Okay, so that's personalized. Now, I already covered this. Let's move on to the next slide. And right now, I would like to demonstrate an automation in a short while. How do we send email to our hot clients, which we discussed about last week? But right now, let me share with you a marketing automation. How does it look like? So let's say I would like to create a campaign using this tool. Very simple to use. I will just click create a campaign. Now, when I create a campaign, of course, I need to put a subject line. Let's say I put test 5 and I click next. So when I click next, here it will ask you to select which are the listing that you would like to send it to. I will click testing. Okay, it's just a testing environment for us to send it into. And right now, this email automation tool already come out with many different templates for your usage. Now, can you see that all these templates, right? They are all beautifully designed, first of all. You don't even need to hire any graphic designer to help you to design beautiful templates. They're already designed for you. What you need to do is just to customize with your content, change the color a little bit, change the content, change the image, change the video even, so that your customers can recognize your brand color. So always use your email color as your brand color as well, so that you remind them of your brand. Okay, just like my company logo has gold and also orange color. As you can see across my slides, across my logo, you can see all this color going on. If you go to my website, you can also see such color going on in the entire website as well. Okay, let's proceed. Now, let's say I decided to use this template. I will click preview. Now, I have one very important point to note here. Make sure whatever email automation tool that you are using, they are both desktop friendly, means your customers, right, can view the email using their laptop or using their computer. At the same time, it must be I repeat, it must be mobile friendly as well. That means if your customers read it from the mobile phone, you can also read it in a nice layout, just like this system. As you can see, they already make it desktop friendly and also mobile friendly for your convenience. Don't even need to you don't even need to worry about this. Okay, they already customize the layout for you for both desktop and mobile. So let's say I decided to use this template. So I will click use this template. Okay, let me come back to here and I click use the template. Let me just simply type an email subject to begin with. And that's how you send an email. Okay, but the key here today, I would like to show you about automation. Now, of course, changing the content is very easy. Let's say you are changing your content, you can type your text, you can modify the text, you can also change the color inside. Okay, let's say I would like to change this to blue color, for example. Okay, just as a demonstration. And if I need any additional element, I can always drag it in. Like if I would like to add additional image, I would like to add a video, or I would like to add a button, a call to action button for people to click. Like for example, this is a button that I add. Of course, then I can customize the color. I can customize where this button will link it to. Okay, very simple to use, right? So basically, that is all about all this. And one more thing I would like to show you is that where does this button can link it to? Okay, let me just quickly show it to you. Okay, let me click on option. Now, as you can see, if people click on this button, okay, apologize. Okay, the button, right? Basically, you are linking this button to a URL that you want to link it to. So you ask yourself, where do you like to bring your customers to? So this button, when they click, right, where do you want them to go to? Okay, like for example, you can ask them to go to your website. You can ask them to go to your Shopee. You know, let's say you have certain product, your products are shown in Shopee, right? You want to show them a link. So you can also attach here this button. You can link it to the URL over there. Okay, it's pretty simple to do, right? So basically, you can see here there's a link, right? So let's say you would like to link it to a website. So I can just type your website here. So it means that whenever they click on this button, they will go to this website. Okay, I think that's all. So we click next, and then that's all we said. Okay, very simple to use, right? So that's a simple demonstration of email campaign sending. Okay, so right now, I would like to demonstrate to you how do we automate this process. So we have already a sample email that we already designed, right? So automation number one, we would like to send email to hot clients. So what do I mean by hot clients? They are very engaged, okay? Based on the tracking tool that we already mentioned last week, we can track whether the customers has already engaged. Now, if customers are engaged and they like your product, won't you show them more of your services? Won't you focus on them so that you can help them to a sales closure? Makes sense, right? There is a common saying, hit the iron when it is still hot. Or, in other words, strike the iron when it is still hot. Okay, so we would like to engage our hot clients even more based on their actions. So let's demonstrate a simple automation today, shall we? So let's say I go to automation. When I want to send to my hot client using the email that I designed just now, so I basically will create an automation here, isn't it? So I click create an automation. Okay, what you need to do now is like playing video games, right? So you click here and then you select what you want. Just like playing a game, right? You can select the equipment and customize it however that you want it to be, and then you can send it out. Or you send it out to your prospect in that sense, just like video game. So let me start from scratch for our demo automation services. Now I would like to demonstrate to you, whenever you send an email, okay, there must be a trigger, right? Now, remember we talked about a scenario just now. We would like to send an email to our most hot clients. Now, First of all, you need to define, what do I mean by hot? So let's make this example simple, okay? I would describe as hot when your client open up a specific landing page of yours. Very simple, right? People who check out one of your product page, let's say one of your product page, you talk about skincare, okay, product. So if people check out this product, it means that they have some knowledge or they wanted to know more about this product, right? So what you can do here is that you can set the automation as such. Means they're hot, right? Okay, so this is just a simple, you can add even more conditions to make it even more targeted and more personalized. But to make today's example simple enough for you to understand, so our trigger point, we will say that whenever this client visited a specific web page, okay? So for example, let's say they visit this website and they visit of this page called Product One. Okay, just an example. If they view this landing page and this automation will run multiple times and we click add start. Very simple, right? You just select what you want. So you want it to automate whoever that check out your product page, you send them an email. Now, once you set it out, your job is done. Okay, even when you go to sleep, the automation is working for you, nurturing the clients for you automatically, even you are sleeping. You don't even need to hire an additional admin clerk for you to do so. A tool can simply help you by running all these repetitive tasks for you, which you already designed the entire system so that you set it once and you forget it. So right now, we send an email, as simple as that. So so people who visit this product page, we will send them this email. Okay, send an email. So I'll create an email. Okay, so just simply create a name. After you create a name, okay, to save time, I will not design this email today. Just assume that we have already done the content here. So we just click save and exit. Okay, so that's all. So after you click save and exit, you are right now back to the main automation page. So your automation, the simple automation is already done. Of course, you can add even more steps for you to further engage them. So let's go a little bit deeper. When people view your first product, you send them an email, right? So what do you do next? Okay, we can further check. If this client open up this email, means, right, wow, they already checked your website. And at the same time, they also check your email address. Isn't it good? So if that's the case, we would like to nurture them again. Maybe this time we send them a testimonial email about our products and services, giving the prospect more social proof of using our products and services. And that is how we set it. So remember, this is hot client, right? Or in other words, they are engaged. Okay, so how do we define engaged? So there are two elements here. When they check on your product page, and next, I would like to add a condition here. Okay, so I would like to wait until one condition is met. Okay, so I will select here, wait until certain conditions are met. So here I will select a condition here. I will select actions because I would like to check this prospect, right? Has they opened up? Can you see? Has opened this email. Okay, so test 6 is the email that I selected just now. So I set this condition. If this prospect open up this email, okay, it is a condition that we set, right, to nurture our most engaged prospects. So once we do that, okay, once we click this, and then they will ask you, what do you want to do next? After I set this condition, then what's next? Okay, so while waiting for it to load, so let's describe the entire scenario again. Okay, first of all, we check the website. After the website, they visited certain product page, we send them an email. So after they open up our first email, then we will send them another testimonial email to further engage them. So that is how we engage our clients and we can further prepare them for a sales. Now, do you have to stop with 2 emails? No. You can even set a lot of other things. You can send them a third email, give them more case study, more statistics, more success story. You can even link it to your, you can also link it to your, set a calendar booking appointment with your sales team so that your live human being, a live human agent can follow up with him. Okay, simple to do, right? So let me reload this page. Apparently it's a bit slow. Okay, apologize for the internet. But basically that's it. So after you wait for, okay, in this case, let me just set for this condition again. So I would like to set this condition as wait for certain actions to be done. So it's supposed to be has open and then set this email. So I click save again. Okay, now we are done. Okay, so just now is a timeout. Apologize for that. So after we already checked, they already open up this email, right? So here we would like to set the next step now. Send them a next email. Okay, so for now I would like to save time rather than create a new email. Oh, let's create a new email, huh? Okay, very simple. I'll just say this one is test number 7 and click create. So after I click create, okay, and then there's, okay, imagine we already saved all this content. We save and exit, and that's all. So this is a simple example of sending email to your most hot client. So after that, your entire automation is done. Okay, so this is the automation step that we have already set just now. Okay, so basically just 2 simple steps. We check a condition, whether they open up a website, we send them an email. If they open up our campaign, we send them another email to further engage them. If you want, you can send them a third email to set an appointment with your salesperson. Okay, so that's all for automation number 1. Now, I would like to quickly just go through automation number 2. I will not do any demo here, but the goal and the strategy here of dealing with cold clients, think about it. If you're not so interested in certain products or services, or maybe this is not the right time, or you don't have the right budget for now, okay? Do you like the vendor keep on bombarding you, keep on promote you things that you're not ready right now? Think about it. If you are that client, you do not want get bombarded, right? You do not get blasted with things that you're not ready right now. So the goal and strategy of sending an email to cold clients are pretty simple. Don't send them too many. Send them only once in a while. Let's say once a month. Give them some product updates. Give them some new education. Give them some testimonial and success story. Basically, the frequency has to be lesser. Now, you can even further customize it, okay, based on the actual actions again, right? So if let's say that we only send to our cold clients once in a while, let's say once a month, we can even further put a condition there. Let's say I can put an additional condition. If the client open up my email, means that right now they are engaged, right? Then I can further send them my second email and third email, just like how I did with my hot client. Because if they open with 1, I can send them number 2. If they open second email, I can send them number 3. If they open again, then I can send them email number 4 to set an appointment with your salesperson. Now, depends on your business, how complicated is your sales process, how complicated is your products and services. A right strategy need to be derived from your entire marketing and sales team. What is the customer journey that bring your clients to a sale? And once you get that answer, use automation tool to map it out so that you set this process once and then you can go to sleep. Let automation to run your marketing campaigns for you, whether you are taking a holiday, whether you're spending time with your family, and you don't even need to hire an additional manpower to do this process for you. So happy automate. We will see you next week for another automation tip for you. Good night.